Oh, 60 minutes, 60 minutes. Y'all don't know how fucked y'all are. You don't know how much you just fucked up. And if anybody from 60 minutes happens to see this video and you're wondering what the fuck is this guy's relevance, how's he any different from any other video we're seeing talking shit about us, well, maybe you should have asked yourself that question before you post my face in those videos that you published with your slanderous bullshit during your cute little fucking smear campaign and hit piece. It's quite ironic that you show that specific home with me walking around in my pink hat, because I could tell you the exact location of that home. It's on a street called Trillium, which is off of 74 Alternate, in a town called Girton, North Carolina, right outside of Batcave. Now, if you knew the history of that location, that specific location, if you knew the woman that asked me to go there to dig through the house to get her memorables and her sentimentals to see what could be saved, if you knew anything, you would not have posted that video, because the controversy of that home and that location. See, 60 Minutes, just a few months prior to this, a red-headed deputy, sheriff's deputy, showed up to do a wellness check on the mother and the home. And the video went viral. But what the video showed was an officer found out that everything was okay and used force to violate this woman, this single mother's civil rights, and beat the absolute fucking shit out of her on her front porch on private property in front of her children. Well, after surviving that, and she's still healing from that abuse by the deputy that beat the shit out of her, again, a single mother beat the shit out of by law enforcement, illegally, unlawfully, violating her civil rights in front of her children at that exact address. It probably didn't look familiar because it got destroyed just a few months after her attack by a mudslide when Helene hit the region. Instead of telling that mother's story and letting her story be heard by the world, holding officers accountable, and then talking about even after she survived that, when the mudslide hit, double jeopardy, impacting their life, she went out there during the storm and dug her kids out of the mud. Some of her children were in waist-deep mud, but you don't want to report on that. You want to slander everybody. Well, I'm responsible for flooding the state with volunteers and gridlocking the state. Fire Marshal Kevin Tipton and FEMA, when they were working together, credited me with that and tried to shut me down. It was my videos that inspired most of them, tens of thousands of people, to flood to North Carolina, which did gridlock the roads for a while until shit got straightened out and people learned routes around and stuff. But I'm the one that caused the supplies to be flooded into the state so damn much that people were parked on the side of the road with nowhere to go because supply hubs were filling up and overflowing too quickly, and they didn't have enough alternative hubs set up. I got videos of FEMA and DHS agents and Border Patrol trucks. It's on my account. It should still be up if they haven't taken it down, because it's been up for over a year, of them coming through and shutting us down in Black Mountain. The government was causing problems, and there's plenty of video of it. The narrative that you're pushing now, you're going to put more time into this instead of when we actually needed you. Why don't you go back and check your records between the day the storm hit until January 1st and see how much attention you gave Western North Carolina when we needed it most. I guarantee you Western North Carolina didn't get shit worth of airtime during the first 3 months after the storm by 60 Minutes. So why are you getting on here and slandering the hell out of these good men and women when I'm responsible for inspiring most of them to come here and gave them the routes in here and told them what was needed here, and I was the one that was blamed by FEMA and a fire marshal for causing everything to get fucked up? Why blame them when I led them here? Why not blame me? I'm the perfect target because I'm already the most hated man in disaster relief. So why aren't you doing proper research? And why didn't you give us any goddamn time when we needed it? But now you're taking all the time to fucking blame us and slander us and shit on us. I know why. Because you are bought and paid for by the U.S. government. Fuck the U.S. government. You're not going to slander Western North Carolina. You're not going to slander Appalachians and slander their friends and family and think it's going to go over well. You may be able to fool the people that weren't here, but you weren't here. We were, and you didn't report on shit. Check your records, because we know. Again, we were here. You're fucking incompetent. Y'all don't know what the fuck you're doing over there at 60 Minutes. Have a nice day. Oh, and if you're still here, how about interviewing people? Give them the right to tell their story and explain themselves and tell you why they were here. Do some real journalism before you just show their face and start slandering the fuck out of them. Oh yeah, you don't do that because you're incompetent and owned by the government. Fuck the goddamn government again.